guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to New Jersey for me. Welcome back to the United States for me. It was a fabulous trip and I will be posting that video vlog up soon, just not today. Today's the first day back. I'm gonna prop you up here in my car because I have to do some errands and I figured why not take you guys along. So I did get some sleep. Right now it's almost 11 a.m. I'm feeling really good. I really passed out last night. I was so tired. I think it was like 9 o'clock and I was unconscious, sleeping, which was really good because I slept this morning till about, I don't know, 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, in the morning. So I feel refreshed right now. We'll see how the day pans out because it might change. With the time difference, it's 6 hours ahead. So I kind of gained 6 hours back, so I'm feeling good. Jess went to work today, and right now I'm heading over to the bank because I have to exchange some euros. So before we went on this trip, I went to the bank and took some American money and converted it into euros so that we would have some spending money there. And we really didn't use it all, so I want to go back to the bank and get it back into American dollars. Then I have to go to the food store, the pet shop, and just a couple little errands. So like I said, I wanted to bring you along. But in brief, the trip was really good. Aside from all the troubles you heard regarding the airport and stuff like that, the band did amazing, guys. They really did. They had the biggest crowd there. It was shocking. There were thousands and thousands of people, and some of my video that I took because of where I was standing wasn't the best view. But if you were up on the stage and looking out, it was this giant, it was an outdoor concert. So the stage was set up and it was on this farmland and it was acres and acres and it went back as far as the eye can see. And it was just a sea of people. And the funniest part about the whole show was, you know, myself and the other wives and girlfriends were standing in the front, very front row. People behind us and back, when the guys were playing, the audience knew the words. They knew all the songs. They were all singing along, chanting with their arms, and just, it was mind-blowing because when they play here in the States, because their type of music is popular in some areas and not countrywide, it is countrywide popular over there. They are into the metal and the progressive, and it is just unreal to see these people that listen to them on the radio, that follow them on Facebook, and they just love the music, and they were singing along, and that's what took my breath away. I honestly could not get over it. And then you'll see in the video when the show was over and Jess and the band had a meet and greet, the amount of people that came over to get their autographs and talk to them was mind-blowing. The German people are the most, in my experience, and I haven't traveled abroad ever, this was the first time, the most hospitable, kind, warm, passionate people that I've ever met. I'm not even joking. I kept saying to Jess, if this is truly what Germany is like, I could live there. It was the most heartwarming experience. These people were inviting us back to their campers and their tents and offering us food. There was one gentleman that we met. He was a butcher and he had this entire spread of ribs and homemade potato salad and just a wealth of food, lots of beer. I didn't touch the beer, and I honestly felt bad that I didn't touch the food because I wanted to stay on plan and I didn't know, you know, I can't eat potatoes right now, and I I just really wanted to stick to plan, which I did. But I was, they were kind enough. They were feeding me ice water and anything that I wanted that was on my plan. They didn't care that I declined, and, they didn't say, come on, just have it. It was just respectful, kind, warm people. And, that blew my mind away. My grandpa was part German, and his family was from Germany. And he was a phenomenal man. And I can see now, I don't know what it was like when my grandpa was a little boy, but the people there are just, I literally could cry. It was outstanding. And then everywhere after that we went, we went out for dinner, we went out for lunch. Just the warmth of these people was just incredible. And, back where we live, especially in New Jersey, because that's where I'm from, New York, New Jersey, the tri-state area, I really thought the people here were warm and kind. But you know what? Looking at that, we are the most rude and incredibly impatient people. It was just a real wake-up experience. So I will definitely keep that with me. And remember, we were driving down the street one day, actually on the way to the show, and we saw a woman, and she had dropped papers on the ground. And then we saw somebody just come walking across the street, picking up the papers and handing it to her, and they conversed and they smiled at one another. Like, if you do that where I live, people will just walk past you. They don't care. I'm not saying everybody, but the majority. And it was just so beautiful to see that, and the way they speak, they're encouraging and warm and kind. Wherever we went out for dinner one night, and a girl and her mom, the girl was, I think, 24, and they just came walking over, and they said, "Are you Jess from Psycho Prism?" And he said yes, and they were like, they didn't want to bother him, we were eating, but no, Jess stood up and took pictures with them and talked to them, and they were the most grateful people. And, Jess and the band, that's how they are also. They will never say no to anybody. If somebody comes up to them in the middle of anything, they will stop and appreciate the fans, because that's what makes them a band. So, just the warmth. Anyway, that was that. But, so today we're going to be doing some errands. I have a list of things I have to get, because I literally kind of let the food situation drain out. So we need to pick up some protein, some veggies, some dog food, and here we are at the bank. So I don't know if I'll be able to record in there, but I'm going to show you what this Euro money looks like. It's really cool. It's beautiful. It is colorful. So let me pull that out and show you. Look how pretty. So this would be 5 euros, right? It's green and it's small. Then you move up to a 10, and it gets a little bigger, and the colors, aren't they pretty? Then we have a 20, and that's even bigger. But how pretty are these? I think they're lovely. Then we have a 50, and this is even bigger. That's what that looks like. And then last we have 100, which is the biggest. I'll show you that next to the 5, and you'll be able to see the difference. So here's 100, and here's the 5. But it's so cool. They graduate in size, they graduate in color, and I just think it's such pretty money. So just finished food shopping, picked up one of these for myself. I, since April 28th of this year, have had about 2 diet sodas since starting Optavia. And I am just wanting a soda, something bubbly. So this Zevia, grape flavored, is 0 calories, and it's sweetened with stevia. So on most plans or just healthy living, this is a wonderful option when you're craving something bubbly and sweet. And I'm going to show you, because if I'm not mistaken, it's clear. Yeah, you're not even going to be able to see it. I don't know if you could see inside. It's clear. There's no artificial dyes and colors. I'm going to take a sip. Oh, I love this stuff. It's grape flavored Zevia. And now, let's see, I went to the bank just finished food shopping, so I'm going to run home now, put the groceries away, and then I'm going to head over to Trader Joe's because that's where I like to buy my meat and my cheeses and things like that. So my seafood also, I like to get there. So ShopRite, it was just kind of a fill-in with, you know, I had to get some mayo and some ketchup. And just like the Entenmann's chocolate marshmallow cake, which, oh my God, that is something that if I could have anything off plan, it would be that, because it is so good. But nope, not gonna do it. But I got one for him. And I got some pancake, the Kodiak pancake mix they like. And I got some Purdue chicken that they like. And what else did we get? I needed some more Mrs. Dash, so I picked that up. You know, just like odds and ends. I got dog food and the yogurt and all that stuff, the fat-free Greek yogurt and things that I get is, again, from Trader Joe's. But I did pick up, I kind of want, I'm going to make salmon for dinner tonight, guys, and I wanted some kind of like that honey, mustardy, grainy kind of dressing. I don't know. So, I don't know how I'm going to make that, but I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, because I did see a post online a while back of someone that did it on a low-carb diet. They took grainy mustard and they mixed it up with, I believe it was that sugar-free maple syrup by, oh my God, I can't think of the name of it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Walden Farms. It was Walden Farms maple syrup mixed with the thick, coarse, grainy brown mustard, which I'm going to try that tonight. And I'm going to put it on the salmon and see how that comes out. And I'll let you know, because I am like wanting that. It's funny because while we were away, there was really no seafood available. It was, I mean, there was, I shouldn't say that. There was, but it was pretty much cooked in all kinds of stuff that I really wasn't interested in. And it's so different over there. When I was asking them to modify certain things, they were, you know, there was a Caesar salad that I wanted to get with some grilled chicken and whatnot. And I asked them for the dressing on the side, and they were like, we don't do that. It's already made with the dressing. So I found that odd because, you know, here, anywhere you go, even like McDonald's, you can always get a salad with the dressing on the side. And where we were, they didn't accommodate that. So I respected it. And so when we did eat out, pretty much my lean ingredients while we were away consisted of burger with, I had a fried egg on top. And I had just some broccoli on the side, steamed. And then I took, they had like these little jars of what looked like olive oil. So I took a tablespoon of olive oil and I drizzled it on top of my broccoli, which was scrumptious. And I took the bun off the burger. So I had pretty much for all the lean ingredient meals. One night I had a salad with grilled chicken on it that we bought in like a grocery area. So there was no dressing on it. And I didn't put any dressing, so it was just chicken and lettuce, and it also had a little bit of tofu pieces in there that were so good. Don't know what kind it was because the label was all in German. So that was one. Then I had the bunless burger with the fried egg and the broccoli twice. Then one night I had, what else did I have? Did I have that 3 times? I may have. It was just easy, and it was right in our hotel restaurant. So, I know there was one other one. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There wasn't another one. Another lean ingredient I did was breakfast, and I had a 6 egg white omelet with mushrooms and peppers, and I had some vegetables on the side. They had cucumbers and tomatoes and radishes, and I had a little Baby Bell cheese. That was my lean ingredient. And then later on that day, since I had only had 6 egg whites and you're allowed to have 14 as one lean ingredient, I had another omelet, so I was able to enjoy a breakfast. So that was nice. Wait till you guys hear how much weight I lost. Crazy. We did do a lot of walking, but I legit stayed on plan. I didn't cave in. I had no alcohol. I had nothing off my plan. I brought my bars. I brought my pretzels and my barbecue crunchers, and I even brought 2 pouches of chocolate shake mix that I brought my shaker cup with and just had them on the go. And it was just like I was home. Piece of cake to stay on plan. Well, we went out a couple times, and some of the German food there, first of all, I love brats and all kinds of stuff. And if I was not on this plan, I definitely would have had some. Could I have had? Yeah, totally. But I'm not doing that because historically for me, I've said this a gazillion times, as soon as I divvy off some weird way for whatever reason, stress, whatever, I slowly start to fall off the wagon. And I don't want to do that, especially being on vacation, because I probably would have gained 5 to 7 pounds back. And I didn't want to go that route. I wanted to keep going and getting to my goal. I want to compete, and that's my goal. When I compete, when I get there, then we'll see if I have a brat and some beer or, whatever. But that's the plan. And you know what? I'm really proud of myself for sticking with it. We, at the airport yesterday, we had to be there at 6 a.m. So everybody ran to, they had this huge McDonald's there. And, everybody's getting their, sausage, egg, and cheese sandwiches or their bacon, egg, and cheese, pancakes, whatever. I had my little protein bar and a cup of decaf black coffee, and I had a hot tea, and I had, to get some fat in, I did have on the airplane, it came with Jess's lunch from Dublin. There was a little tiny pat of Kerrygold butter, which I don't know if you've ever had just plain eating it, but it is so good. It was the salted kind. I just put it in my mouth and just let it melt in my mouth, because you do have to get added fat on this plan. So that was my little added fat, and it was so good. And it was from Ireland, and that's where that butter is made. So it was a nice little treat. But the airplane, oh my God, guys, they gave us so much food. I didn't touch any of it. I just gave it to someone else, and they ate it. And so I had, on the airplane, they gave you choices of chicken or beef with vegetables and rice and all this stuff. And then they gave you soda bread, and that's where the butter came in. And they gave you, in the afternoon, in the middle of the flight, they gave you this little box of homemade afternoon tea treats. So there was a homemade brownie and homemade shortbread cookies and all kinds of cookies and snacks. And they had the cart usual with, the coffee and tea. I asked for decaf coffee because I wanted something hot, but they had to go make it. And I was like, don't worry about it. Just a hot tea. So a plain hot tea, nothing in it, hit the spot. And I had another protein bar. So I was able to have my, I brought the chocolate mint one on the plane. So I had that with a hot cup of tea, and that was fine. And I did great. And yeah, got on the scale this morning and was pleasantly surprised. So it's doable when you're on vacation. All right, so I'm pulling up to my house. Let me empty out these packages, and then we'll head over to Trader Joe's. So just dropped off all my packages and made myself some mashed potatoes for the ride because it's 12:30 and it's time to eat. So I make them in my little to-go containers, and I just sit here and eat it for a minute. It's nice to have some good hot fuelings because I literally ate bars and crunchies pretty much the whole week. So this is a treat. So there's a new Home Sense right next door to the Trader Joe's I go to. It's brand new. I might take a stroll through there just to see what it is. During the week, I don't think it's going to be too busy. So Maybe I'll bring you in there too. We'll have to see when we get there. I'll bring you in. I'll show you what they have. It's kind of like a Home Goods. I think it's like a little more expensive than Home Goods, but we'll check it out. We'll see. Today it is a little bit cloudy, which is a nice change because over in Germany it was hot and sunny. And that's fine. It's summer weather, but I don't know why, but every time the end of July comes along, I legit crave the fall. I don't know why. I cannot wait to get myself some flannels and some cardigans. And oh, in fact, my box from the Nordstrom sale should be here today. So I'm excited about that. I only got 2 items, no big deal, but I'll show you what I got. I got 2 good things. So let's get this seatbelt on and head over. I did my hair curly and sort of beachy waves today. I don't know if you can see the top but I pinned it back like I always do because I hate when those little pieces are in my eyes. And we're off to HomeSense. Oh my God, this is so cute. $10. That would be so great on my desk. I love this. This would be so cute on my nightstand with by my computer. And it has a really soft fuzzy lining and it looks marble. Oh my goodness. I wonder how much this is. Let's see if there's a price anywhere. Yeah, 25 bucks. Not bad. This old-fashioned fan. Cute. They have fall decor. So I found these pillows. They're massive. They're somewhat furry and soft. And the back is this, like a velour, very soft. Whoops. And I think I'm gonna grab these for the couch because our pillows are disgusting. I think I'm gonna grab this for my living room table. I just think it's cute with the marble, the little boxwood or eucalyptus or whatever that is with those pillows. Pretty. Found this blanket for the ottoman. 20 bucks, but it's so beautiful and soft, and it has a little bit of an iridescence. I think it's gonna look good with those pillows and this marble plant. So I'm gonna pick this up for the ottoman. I think this is great for remote controls on my end table. So you can see it'll go with that because it has some beige in it, with the blanket, the plant. Yes. So just got home and couldn't record inside the store. It was so busy. So I figured I would just show you what I got. So let's go see what I got. So for starters, I got this because I enjoy this immensely, the rice cauliflower. I got a big container of the non-fat plain Greek yogurt. This is something that my family and I both love. It's the Trader Joe's brand oven roasted turkey breast. And I also love this. This is simply roast chicken. This is like carved from the bone. I got a container of fat-free feta, container of the Romano Asiago cheese that we love. I got 2 big things of salmon to cook tonight. Sugar snap peas, baby spinach, and 2 packages of the 96% lean ground beef. I got these for my dogs. They love these beef stick twists. And I love this water, the alkaline water and electrolytes. I got 2 bottles of that. So that's my little Trader Joe's grocery haul, guys. So I was feeling really good this morning, but I feel a little woozy right now. I guess it's just that I'm tired. It's almost 3 o'clock and I think I'm gonna go take a nap. So I will upload this video and I will see you all in my next one. Have a great day. Thanks for sticking around and stay focused. See you guys all soon. Love you. Bye, guys.